Okay. Let's see how we're looking here. All right. One sec here. We're going to take a moment to make sure everything's working just exactly right. Yeah, it looks like everything's working just exactly right. Alrighty. How we all doing here? Looks like we got Crizzy, Asanino, Giles, Gazi, AB, what's up? Jones, Richelieu, Drew, David, what's happening? John, Monty, Josh, Hivehounds in the house, Nathan, Janat, Todd, Martin, Albert, afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Learning to fish. Nice to watch live. Glad to have you here. Hope everyone's doing well. Oleg or no balls? We could probably bust that up. So we got the update dropping Monday. Should be interesting. See, all systems operational. Steven, what's up? Mopar, yep. What's going on here? Nathan. Mikasa. I don't have that one. You guys desperately want me to play that ship. I even asked them to loan it to me for a week. Just so I could make a video. And appease the masses, but they refused. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't think we're going to get any Mikasa gameplay anytime soon. What's up, Bugsby? How you doing? Cool cat with a hat. JJ Pilot. Cowboys. Doing good. Doing good. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I don't know. Oleg. Well, let's see. What do we got coming down the pipe here? So first up, we got the cruisers. You can see, unfortunately, we did not get a lot of luck at the crates, so it's going to take me a little while to get these going. But I'd like to get some coverage on those as soon as possible. The Russian destroyers getting a major buff. Hopefully we'll be covering that. What else was looking good? No Mikasa? No. Best ship in the game, yeah. That's what I've heard. Of course, we'll cover the campaign ship. What is the campaign ship? Venom? Some sort of American destroyer. You could have mine. Mikasa was free if you had the PlayStation Plus, which I don't have. Or the Xbox equivalent. I've been kind of in a weird situation today because I got these headphones on. I got more stuff from Craigslist on. Someone said they're coming to pick up a crock pot today. So I don't know. If you guys hear some pounding on the background, let me know. Why am I doing it to myself? I've been playing all week. I've been having some pretty good games. Going like 5-0 pretty much every night except for last night. I think I lost one. Man, last night, those of you that saw my Twitter, I don't think it's the all-time record. I probably had, I don't know. It's tough to say. I don't remember results very well, but some guy I was playing against had 8 medals. 2 of them were dev strikes, but 7 medals altogether. He had fireproof, which was due to me trying to burn him down the entire game. Dreadnought, which was due to me trying to burn him down the entire game. Kraken got me for the 5th kill at the end of the game. Like every medal you can get, really. Yeah, Benham. Thoughts on West Virginia? I mean, I have no idea. We'll find out when it comes. I mean, I'm sure it's like another mid-tier American battleship with some sort of tweaks here and there. A lot of days for premium. Yeah, I bought a year, roughly, probably about a year ago. And then now they've started to splash the CCs with those. So, I don't think I'm ever going to run out at this point. Think Benson on steroids? That could be interesting. Hey, Jayski, what's happening? But yeah, West Virginia, I don't know. I mean, I haven't done a lot of research into it yet. Devil's lettuce and smashing tater heads. There you go. Should be the 44 Weavy. I think it's... I thought they said it was tier 5. I can't remember for sure. What's up, humble one? Potatoes are for crock pots. Alright, so if you're thinking it's just a Colorado at tier 5, I mean, they've kind of done that with the Mutsu, the Ashitaka. They kind of gave you early versions of the Amagi and the Nagato on those ones. And they're both alright. But, well, it'll be interesting to see. What's up, gamer? Ben, what's going on? Before we jump in here, we do have some new members to give shoutouts to today. Let's see, we got, since the last streams ended, we have Devin, Dennis, Carl, and Nick all became members. A couple of them Sims. Now, we don't have a Sims video this week. We did one last week. But anyone that's a Sims member, if you want to check the archives out, you got to get set up on Discord. That's the only way I can do it. If you're a channel member in general, you can get set up for access to Dewey's Lounge on the Discord. So shoot me a personal message on there. I'll get you set up. Anyone interested in becoming a member of the channel, the join button is down below by the subscribe button. Or you can click the link in the video description. What's up, Zap? How you doing? Saturday Table. Salin Robbins said, West Virginia will be a pre-1941 config. Yeah, it could be similar to the Mutsu. We'll see. So, Migahaha. Have you checked into Ognavoy? No. I haven't had any time to look into any of these ships. Plus, they're diverging so much from the PC lately that it's just becoming less and less helpful to research them ahead of time. In my opinion, at least. Haven't seen the patch notes, anything worth noting? Well, I mean, I did a video a couple days ago that covers everything, but there was a new campaign. They're boosting the Russian destroyers. Italian cruisers will be fully released with the rolling smoke, exhaust smoke they call it. And there's probably some other stuff that I can't remember. It'll have the older shell. Yeah, that's usually how they do those up-tiered premiums that, or down-tiered premiums, I guess. They just give them less effective shells. Seriously, oddball ships coming next update. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Same as PC West Virginia. Less different than the base ship than the Mutsu. Well, we'll see. Alright. Well, I had 1 request for Oleg, and then 20 for Mikasa. We'll just do all your tier 2. You guys just trying to drive me nuts right from the get-go, aren't you? Alright. Play Ganget. What's the Ganget? Tier 3? I've actually played a lot of Tier 5 this week just for my sanity. I think Tier 7 is just becoming such a pile of goo due to the decision-making behind the scenes. Legendary Tier is kind of withering on the vine right now. I don't know why we're not getting more projects. I've been done. I told them in the feedback, I'm like, this is going to be, what, almost 10 weeks since I've had a project going. Now, I boosted the first one quite a bit because they gave me a lot of doubloons to do so. So, I got ahead of a lot of you guys. But those of you that have premium and have been active with the projects, I'm sure you guys are pretty much done with them in a lot of cases as well. You out of here, Richie? Alright, take it easy. Open the containers. It's just a couple of dailies. We could check them out. CDM, what's happening? Shaikuma. I don't even know what that is. Tier 2 or something? Yeah, what do we got here? It is Strozovoy. Oh. That's interesting. What is that? Where is it? Oh, that's my team. Oh, Tier 2. Okay. Well. Oh, I forgot this thing is monstrous turret traverse. It's probably the most aggravating negative that a ship can have is poor turret traverse. Let's see. So if I'm going to be angled like this, I got to keep an eye on the map pretty much the entire time, making sure no one at B pops up with a crossfire. Like, if I pointed this direction, it would be by the manual correct, but this is a Tier 2 game, we don't have to be too serious here. Yeah, you can see here, whenever you get turning and those circles get further and further from the middle, that means you're out-turning your turrets. This guy's trying to torpedo me, aren't ya? Can't say I like that. Alright. Looks like this guy's going for the suicide strike. And he could actually probably will get it, because this... You can't really defend yourself with these guns not being able to speed up. So we're going to rely on our teammates, which is disastrous. I mean, if this was a normal cruiser, I'd be blasting the living shit out of him right now. Come on. There we go. I don't know where the torps are. If you're gonna suicide torp, you gotta get the torps off at least. Oh, he's going for the battleship, of course. Alright. Trading a destroyer for a battleship, especially this early in a game, is not nearly the strong play that most of these guys think it is. Alright. I think that hunk of junk is like the main tech tree version of the ship, isn't it? I think this thing is a Tier 2 Svetlana, which is also not on my favorite list of ships. We got no support. This guy's probably the bigger threat. I mean, this is kind of results typical for this Oleg. I don't know why you guys keep wanting to see the ship. You really can't do anything offensively. Yeah, it's tier 2, so... Yay! I actually playing the Oleg, yeah. Hopefully that satisfied you, because that's going to probably be it for a while. Forced y'all with my suggestion to witness the mighty Oleg. Yeah, I mean, it's... You definitely saw the Oleg. I don't know if it was the mighty Oleg. That's probably my least favorite ship out of all the ones that I have. Followed by this and then this. Alright, that's enough tier 2. Alright, nothing good in there. Let's play something a little more appropriate. Defensive. Oop. See if this is this. Oh. I gotta keep an eye on my phone just in case these Craigslist people. He said he was gonna give me a heads up. Can you play the guide? The Gata? Yeah. Yeah, those twins, man. They had a video on this ship, I think, earlier in the week. Not a bad little destroyer. Happy Germany Day. Think they request the Oleg in order to invoke the salt? Yeah, probably. Try not to get too riled up on tier 2 games. There's worse than Oleg? See, I don't... What is worse than Oleg? Can we play the Iowa? California. Looks like you guys are in the mood for some battleships. Iwaki's fun at tier 3. Yeah, Iwaki's great. The Prune Barge. What in the heck is the Prune Barge? Did I pre-order the PS5? No, I just spent a metric fuck ton of money on my computer so I can improve my content for you guys. Which is what I should be doing today instead of streaming for you, is trying to figure out how to put it together. But I'm punting that down the line because I'm not in the mood to figure that out today. Plus, I got a shit ton of stuff to do this afternoon. I'm not going to be able to stream for more than a few hours today, but hopefully we can get some good games in here. Don't use 150s. Nah. Invoke assault. Mikasa's worse than Oleg. Well, yeah, that's apparently that's why you guys keep requesting it, because you want me to torture me. Yeah, well, maybe that's good then that they're not giving it to me. Alright, this side I feel like if you're in the middle here, it's probably more profitable to drift towards A first. See, you can see it's kind of a cut-off system with those island chains. What's my range on these? I don't... I have 8 kilometers on this, don't I? I have no idea. Look at the Gwep! You little nasty Gwep. Wait a second. This guy's getting smoked. Oh, there goes his engine. If they can keep him wet, that should be the end of him. Come on, guys. If you can get rid of a tier 6, you know, the top tier destroyer right off the bat, that's a solid play. And he's on fire. It should be nice. There we go. Good open. See if we can find that Gwep. What's your favorite DD line? I don't know if it was ever the USN. My favorite destroyer line is probably... pound for pound, I probably like the Japanese the best. I mean, at tier 7 I like the Lightning probably the most, but I really don't like the line as a whole. It's because a lot of them have such slow torp reloads. Man, they're really giving back the advantage we established. Sitting broadside will do that to you. There it is. Alright, so we're going to attempt to knock his engine out and then hit him with the torps. And we can smoke sonar this son of a bitch as well. Looks like we got pretty good support here, so expecting a win. Good dodge there, but I think he's still in trouble. Yeah, those torps, though, you saw we went about halfway, and what you're trying to do is... A lot of times they're not going to continue to go full speed in the direction they're going. In fact, what? I'm going to fucking die here, which is pretty sad. It's going to turn for the torpedoes. We're going to need to speed boost. And then turn really hard. Now he named them well, so we're going to die. And the fucking guy's not even going to go down. Are you kidding me? I thought this dude over here was shooting at him, but apparently not. That's too bad. But yeah, what you want to do is, you know, he's going full speed left or right like that. You can either assume he's going to turn in, or you knock out his engine about halfway, and that's when those torps hit him. Nice play by the Gwep there. Good dodge and, you know, point blank torp. Not much we could do there. California doesn't get overextended. IGN is the best line of ships. Yeah, if you had to pick one nation, I would say the Japanese would be my favorite. Let me get the other coffee here. Actually, a little surprised that Gwep got us, but it was a pretty nice play there. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Nagato hits things every now and then. Yeah, I mean, if you hit them, then it's nice. Sonar range 3.9. Yeah, I don't ever... Usually if I'm playing tier 5 Germans, I've played this. Now, I played a few games in this last week to get that video, because I hadn't shot a video in that one for a while. I think it's pretty good. I mean, you guys saw Chili go undefeated with me. He was playing the Gaiety the whole time. I just think the T-61's a lot better. That's basically what you were asking about the... I mean, it's not the same ship, but it's a similar ship, but it's got the smaller caliber guns. What else haven't we seen for a while? How about Dunkirk? Nagato? I mean, we could try Nagato. You guys want to see that one? Nagato is... It's weak as shit armor-wise is the problem. And the guns are randomized, but when they hit, it's like getting stomped, you know? Should feature country each week. Yeah, we used to do like tech trees and stuff. I don't know if you guys... It's always tough for me to tell if you're into that or not. Yeah, I got 154 tuning in. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you don't mind slapping that like button, we only got 46 likes, so that does help YouTube. It lets them know that you guys are semi-interested. And then it might suggest it to Johnny Potato down the road, who desperately needs some tips. So, if you're interested, appreciate that. Subbing, liking, commenting, all that stuff. Always, that's positive feedback in YouTube's eyes. Good evening, Cheetah. You must not be from around these parts. It's still morning. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, play that way. What do we got? Scharnhorst, pair of queens, Golden Showers, Fiji, Algeria, Pensacola. Oh my god, look at all these cruisers. Camelot. Here's some paint job support. Thank you, Per Storm. Appreciate that. Probably going to see Dunkirk a lot more. Oh, they're getting... Yeah, I forgot about that. They are getting some new ships in there. Alright, good morning, Governor. Let's see what's going on. His name's Biscuit. It's a Polish word. Means destroyer, actually, in Polish. Something I learned from playing this game. Alright. Alba, if that is your name. Lower tier ships a year ago. Oof. Yeah, I'm always a little curious to watch my older stuff, and then I'm like... I don't know. I feel like I'd be triggered by my own gameplay being horrible. Like, a lot of times, I used to save videos, I clean them up a lot more now. I'm doing a better job staying on top of them, so I just can remember what I got in terms of footage. But I used to, you know, have several months saved up, and then I would delete everything that was over a month old, because I just, you know, you're continuously improving, and even in that amount of time, you'd be like, wow, I don't like how I was playing. So, could be interesting, though. Yeah, the audio probably wasn't as good back then, either. Algeria, holy smokes, what are you doing, man? You better move. Nope. I don't know why he didn't get he gone. Someone else must have smacked him at the same time. That's not ideal in terms of your positioning there. Broadside with like 3 cruisers and a battleship behind them. This guy's trying the same move. Now look at our team on the map here. You got broadside, broadside, broadside. Like the battleship on their team, the Scharnhorst, could just smash them all very quickly. Nice. Jay coming in hot. Oops. Make sure that wasn't the door. We repeatedly do excellence that is not an act, but a habit. Macho Man Randy Savage. That is one of his more... It's an early quote, but it is, I think, one of his better quotes, in fact. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Yeah, I gotta get some more quotables on my videos. I don't think we've had any good quotes for a little while. I might have to jot that one down. That is a good little quote, though. Alright, what's going on in the game here? This guy's getting away. Oh, here we go. See if we can get that over or not. Did you just say biscuit means destroyer in Polish? Yeah, that's what. I mean, that's what my Polish viewers told me.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
To follow the shells. I mean, yeah, I think you're probably right. Controller 5 or whatever. What is the point of doing that though? Like, your average player has a major,
That's how it's done.
you know, a hard time focusing to begin with. Why do we want them following the shells through the air? I mean, once you pull the trigger, you can't do anything about the shells. Right about yeah there, governor. I mean, aside from the handful of guys that are trying to make videos, I really don't see any advantage. Personally. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Nagato versus Mutsu. Did you just say biscuit means destroyer in Polish? I'm not a linguist, guys. I'm just going by what I've been told. Where's my fishing rod sound effect? Got an elite controller. It'd be nice if you could have shell follow and gun lock. Well, yeah, I mean, if you got the hardware. I don't really favor giving people advantages now. I don't know if shell tracking is an advantage or not, but
Get back.
oh. It was always like when they, you know, people would play like keyboard when we're playing Fortnite or whatever. It's like, do you have more buttons than I do or not? What's going on here? Alright. That was easy. See the chat's got metaphysical. Where's my mushrooms? Tactic uses 2. Yeah, he and I strongly disagree on controller presets, which is fine. I mean, if you watch me play for 5 minutes, you know that I use gun lock always. So for me, it's kind of become an important part of my game. Now you can get around it, but in my mind, it's the way to go. Portrait of Tebow, my attic ages. Do you think British heavy cruisers, Italian BBs, or DDs are next? I mean, the Italian battleships and destroyers is just coming out right now, right? So I don't see that happening yet. I think earlier on I thought we were going to get Japanese gunboats for sure this year, and now I brought that down to about 50-50 because they keep putting these the British heavy cruisers in as premiums. So I feel like they're working on the tweaking of that line. And so that one I can see happening. Oh, what do we got over here? Let's check out something Russian. Leningrad, we got a Kraken last week. CNOT. We haven't done this old boy lately. Let's try this guy. The Magi is good. And I still like it. It's not launch day good, but it's still pretty decent. I think the problem with it is it's a little easier to burn down now. They changed the armor ratings a while back. I can't remember exactly what they did, but it was less durable than it used to be, which I don't even think it was massively durable to begin with. I don't know why they nerfed that one. I think it was like me and 3 other experienced players playing that ship for the first like 6 months, and we probably did a number on the stats by accident. Moggy's your favorite top tier battle? Yeah, we can bust it out. You guys remind me, we can try that one. Hard to play, yeah. It's. What do we got here? What am I playing? Cena. Alright, Colorado, good eyes now, Sharn Horse, Queen, blah 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 blah. Alright, only one of this. Boy, Mitch Knights, I think he says that whenever there's less than 2 destroyers. Might just bring them out as premiums. I mean, that's a possibility too. I don't know. But I feel like those are relatively new on the PC version as well. Alright, he's got better shit to do somewhere else. Tinker Trash has taken one of the slowest games, or one of the ships, slowest ships in the game somewhere else. Strong opening play. I would just park it where you are personally, but... Well, that's going to limit what we can do here. I feel like we probably have the destroyer over here just due to how long it took to get spotted. Oops. And, you know, anytime there's a destroyer with 3 battleships opposite of it, they get a little excited. I don't think this game's gonna go too well. Started to grind the scene up. Yeah, this one's really good, man. I mean, it's not looking like we're gonna have a great example in this game just based on the layout of the pieces on the board, but you never know. Ooh, don't beach there, Chief. Don't do that! Oh, I should have used the plane. And Kedrov we trust. Oh, Kedrov, come on. Alright, that'd be dope if we had one more ship over here shooting these guys. Alright, so I'm assuming he's gonna move forward here. This is a little tough to gauge. I mean, he should definitely stop going backwards. I don't know why he's not. Okay. Ya, babushka! What's up, Illness? So what I was gonna do as he was backing up is I was gonna lead him in this direction, but he just kept going back and back. Good eyes now, we gotta keep an eye on. We don't want him to get too close. Nice shot there from our boy, the good eyes now. Just torps, yes, yes. We better go over there and help. Looks like he's... I mean, his broadside to their heavy hitter. He might even be going for the ram, I don't know. Front 2 guns, rotate. Oh, shit. The Mayoko got him. This guy's about to go down. That must have been this guy over here, huh? Hello, Peta. Should be right about here, due to the fact that we just got spotted. Well, maybe he was turning that way. Either way, we're gonna want to alter our course since that guy's torpedo lobber. It's My favorite tier 6 destroyer? That's a good question. Probably the Kid. I don't know. I feel like there's some good ones. Biscuit's good. I mean, Akatsuki's tough to beat. Where did this guy go? We could... Let's try and get some distance here. We don't want to be too close to him just because he does have strong torps. Alright, 3-1 in terms of caps. Looks like they got the bulk of the force globbed up. Oh, the Smileko. If he's back here, he's not doing much. If he's running for the hills, then he's not doing much. Whip out the big Peter. Oh, man. Alright, that's a little close for this guy's comfort. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Oh, no, 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 no. Why would you do that, Chief? No, 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 no. Whoops. He gone. Favorite tier 6 destroyer is Flint. Kids quality, yeah. They start tossing them binges. Oh shit. Jay wants the Peter. Yeah, I mean most people do. Once you get a glimpse of it. Maz all the way. Yeah, the Maz. The Maz I love sometimes, and sometimes I really don't like it. It's those guns, man. Love me some Peter. Okay, what's going on here, governor? Felt bad on that one. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I felt bad. Let's just agree that that was not the correct play. Moment of silence. Yeah. There were better options, let's just put it that way. Broadside 3 kilometers away from Asina. Not correct. Alrighty. Ooh, got his gun. Law's gun's too weak. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. I go back and some games I like how they perform, sometimes I don't. Yeah, the German DVs, I mean, you gotta do... I guess we didn't have a great example of it in the Guidey because we got our asses kicked doing it, but the smoke sonar combo is like the strong suit of that line. But everything else about them, they're slow as shit. I don't really like the guns on any of them, to be honest with you. Yeah, they got a lot of HP, but they maneuver like cruisers. So I don't, it just have. Sometimes I really like them, sometimes I don't. Alright, well, I suppose we can whip it out here. I think last time we played the Peter, we got our butts kicked. Can we get some Monarch? It wouldn't be a bad idea. Terrible's a good tier 6 as well. Jervis, for some reason I don't like that as much as a lot of you guys do. I just don't really like 2-minute torpedo reload. Maybe that's one I should put Tyrwhitt on. I don't know, I got Tyrwhitt set up as an alternate cruiser build though, stealth cruiser. Which I do like. I don't think I'm currently using it though. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's probably how I got it set up, but I just don't like the Juvas nearly as much. Alright, Tier 4, New York, Iron Duke, Congo, Nikolai I. Ooh. Nikolai I versus Peter. But he dragged a NASA along with him. Maybe the guy's such a NASA beast that he doesn't mind being up-tiered. Ooh, the Martel. That sounds pretty interesting. German destroyer rudder shifts is horrible. Yeah, I don't like the maneuverability of them at all. I mean, I don't know. It just depends on a variety of factors, I guess. Let's give them a hard time. No, you need intelligence. It's always good when your wingmate is the chucklehead on the radio. And you just know he's got your back. See, we need actual naval physics. I think making that turn there would have shoved that guy to the right. I don't know. I've never actually been on a boat bigger than a pontoon, I don't believe. Well, no, that's not true. Some sort of river boat or something like that. Hello, New York. Oh, no. Damn. Saved by the late spot there, man. Are you gonna use your second chance, or are you gonna continue to sail broadside? Yeah, we got a lot of options over here. Let's flip the guns. He's pointing his guns over here. Emerald torp range? Probably 6 kilometers, I would assume. Better keep moving then. Ah, shit. Yeah, I think anytime you request a ship, I just get fucked up in it. That's probably what's going on here. This guy... Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive this, to be honest with you. We need more guns shooting this thing, unfortunately. Because now I'm crossfired from the southwest, which is a major problem because I got a lot of ass over there. You cannot get crossfired in the Peter, we know that. Shut the fuck up, dude, and shoot the guy. Don't tell me to get back, man. God almighty. Thank God that dude just shot HE or he'd be dead. Come on. So, he's gonna get the shit off. God damn it, you fucking teammates, man. Even if we dodge the torps, we're gonna be broadside again. Where are the torps? Did he not get him off? Alright, we gotta get out of here, man. This is not going well. This guy needs support. What in the fuck do you need support with? You're in the back doing nothing, dude. Everyone on their team is shooting at me. Why the fuck do you need support? Is what I want to know. Yeah, that was a fun one. But, I mean, sometimes just taking those shots for your team is what you need to do. Because you can see we got the caps. And if they ever push forward, we should have enveloping fire on these guys. Now we could also potentially survive this and get some heals off. Maybe. Maybe. Dude, these guys in the fucking radios. You guys, some of you guys get mad at me for spamming, like, there's the destroyer. Why I do that is because killing that destroyer wins the game, not killing him loses the game. Sitting back here saying you need fucking support, not as effective, in my opinion. Son, you are the support, yes. Someone needs to tattoo that shit on his forehead. Well, that's as good as we're gonna get whipping that boy out. If you get 8 torps aside. I have no idea about the... That's the problem with these lower tier games, is I really don't know what I'm going against a lot of times. Let's just take a look at the Emerald stats. I thought, as far as he had turned, I thought for sure we were dead. But that, I mean, that ended up being a really effective play because he forced us to turn basically twice broadside. And if you guys have played any Russian battleships, you know going broadside on those things. The fact that we survived as long as we did is the shocking part, not that we died. Torpedoes, 4x4s. What the hell? There is 8 per side, holy shit. Yeah, I mean, we could... Let's try it out. We can only assume the angles are pretty bad. John coming in hot. Got HE spammed by a Yamato yesterday. Oh my god. That's... Got HE spammed by Yamato yesterday, then the dude went out of his way to ram me in my IO. Potato. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, someone was telling me they saw someone get like a fire starter medal or whatever it was with, I think it was the Yamato. I mean, you'll see some amazing shit out there. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. I think they want you to hold back since you have cap advantage. I mean, that's fine. We'll give them that massive benefit of the doubt, and say all those battleships sitting broadside in the back were employing good strategy. We'll give them that benefit of the doubt. I mean, if we win that game, then it'll be worth soaking up all that attention for the first 3 or 4 minutes, but we'll see. Alright, let's check these torps. So, yeah, I mean, I bet you he probably could have got those off, to be honest with you. He was either right at the edge. He was probably just trying to aim them a little bit too much. Because, I mean, these aren't quite as good as the German cruiser torp angles, but they're pretty damn good. And I feel like he was about like that when we shot him. So I don't know. Either way, it doesn't, in the end of the day, it didn't really matter. It's creating crossfires with torpedoes, which we do talk about from time to time. It's the same idea as creating crossfires with battleship guns. He got us turned twice, you know, and that ultimately, you know, massively contributed to the game ending rapidly. I really have no idea what that Texas was doing, but whatever. Alright. Is anyone spotting is the question. Doubtful.
Generator activated.
Payta. Let's hope he has better luck with it than I do.
Smoke screen set.
Oh my lord. Look at the Danae coming in hot. Devin coming in hot. How's it going? Thank you very much, Devin. Appreciate that. Now, I don't know if you were around earlier, but we did give you a shout out earlier. Appreciate you for becoming a member of the channel. Okay. Oh, we got Oh, I forgot. Even though we just checked the torp stats like 2 seconds ago, I literally forgot that we had 2 launches. The hardest ship to citadel in the game. Alright, he's dead. Okay, what do we got? 24 seconds left on the smoke. Guarantee we don't want to be in the middle of these battleships. We're gonna go more toward the middle there. There's a bunch of cruisers in the middle. And the Emerald, you know, we might... Well, no, the Peter... I really don't think the Peter is going to be that profitable for us to shoot at either. A lot of these Russian battleships, if you look at the superstructure profiles, I mean, that one's not as small as some, but let's take a look at... I mean, if you can compare it to like an American battleship or something, or like the Brittany, for instance, it's like twice as much. Come on! Fuso, you guys talking about? I've been playing the Fuso a little bit this week. That one has way better firing angles than I remembered. It's like the Congo. This guy does not give a damn about what we're doing. Now he's starting to pay attention. Look at how far back our team is. We're just daring them to come at us. Congo blew up a Marblehead. Oh, fucking Congo. Easy, Congo. Where are my guns? Holy shit. There they are. Man. It's very hard for me to shoot any of these things because that Congo's back there. Luckily he's not paying attention at the moment. Oof. Alright. This isn't too bad. They got half the team like in our base and half their team in their base, so it's not like a lot of concentrated firepower. That Kaiser alive, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Once he's down, then we got some issues, because then they're going to be right in the base. Problem is, this Congo is a real son of a bitch for this ship. He can blow us up at any second. 6.5 is our torp range. Okay, good to know. If I'm him, I'm turning hard into me, but I don't think he's going to do that. So we'll just aim at the indicator there and see what happens. Alright. We gotta check his health to see how long he's gonna be alive to spot. I don't think it's gonna be worth putting the smoke down right now. Just because he's about to go down at any second. There he goes. Alright, no, that's a different guy. There he goes.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Come on, Congo, go down, baby. Might need these smokes just to disengage. Looks like our team's having a hard time staying alive. I wanted that torp for this dude over here, but... Man, this is going to be a hell of a fight. Oh, he's behind the fucking island. Alright, what can we do here? Need to get towards our crew. I hope he doesn't have AP right now. See, here's a ship where I'm turning the opposite way that the turrets are spinning and we can actually still get them off. Alright, this Brittany should be able to spot now. We're gonna have to stop here. Nice, Omaha's down. Check where our torps are available. Ooh, look out, Chief. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Oh! Nice dodge. Now he'll start being worried about that. Ooh. Oh my god, I launched the torps by accident. I was pulling the gun trigger. Whoops. That was not good.
Our team has taken the lead.
Man, this is a hell of a fight. I didn't know if we were going to win that one.
Wins in 5 minutes.
Alright, good job there by our team. Yeah, the Oigan, the Megami, or the Tago, I mean, they're all similar. If you're looking for a green XP ship that's not similar, I'd say Monarch is quite dissimilar to Vanguard. Alabama's quite a bit different than the Iowa. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that was a good little battle there. The Emerald. But yeah, getting back to our original question, I think he probably could have torped me. Alright. Yeah, pretty good job by... Ooh, we had an Iwaki over here. An FE Iwaki. Let's take a look at your green XP ships. I mean, Turpitz... Is Turpitz still available? I think that'd be a good option. I mean, the problem is the Tago and Eugen are both really good, so... It's tough to say don't get involved with them. Those are probably the only ones you can get, huh? What can you get for green XP these days? How do you even know? Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, you got Gascon. Oh, that one. Shit. That one I don't know if you guys will like or not. It's a hard ship to play. Otago, limited offer. Turpits. That's it? Where's all the options? Wait a second. Atlanta. I feel like there's more. Where do you even get the Eugen? Am I just missing it? I didn't even see it in there. Let's take another look here. By the way, what is up with the order of these ships? Are they in... It's not by tier, because we got tier 6 here. Is there an Eugen? I don't even see it on here. You got the Monarch, you're not sure if you how to play it or if it's a terrible ship. Hey, what's up, Yak Face? I mean, I really liked it out of the gate, but then I've been... The last 2 or 3 times I've played it, I've been having trouble, so... I feel like... Usually what happens is when I get the ships, I'll play them a lot to learn how to play them, and then... I gotta get on to the next stuff to keep the coverage coming. And then I forget about them, and forget how to play them. Let's try it out. I think this is one of those ships you're going to do a lot better if you just aim up on everything, except for broadside cruisers. Ship menu. Once redeemed, they disappear. That's possible, because I did redeem... Well, yeah, because the other ones I got through campaigns. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, Monarch. Yeah, I didn't see Monarch in there either. So I bet you're probably right, Fandango, once you buy him. Because this one I had to get with Green XP. What else did I get? Eugen. Oh my god, we got H. Iowa, Jean, Barsh, Odin, Roma, King Jouch. Edinburgh, York, Lightning, Akatsuki. Not a great lineup for this one. Well, let's see if I can figure it out. Look, this guy... He is going forward. Those of you that run around that long, you just miss the days where you'd have 6 Iowas per team and they would all back up at the start. It was just the stupidest fucking thing you've ever seen. Alright, let's get the HE going, I guess. This guy's not going to take any damage from that angle. Look at that dispersion. What is my commander? Doesn't look like Cunningham. Eagle's least favorite French DD. I busted that one out last night. I forgot how bad the traverse is on that thing. I'm gonna go get the AP back for that York. That's a decent little HE cell. Nice. Yudachi Death struck the lightning. Now he's gonna move. Oh! I'm trying to just move forward and cut this Iowa off. That should be the last salvo that he can get, hopefully. Holy shit. What in the fuck is back here? Akatsuki. That wasn't an Akatsuki shooting. Alright. Why are these guys all angled towards us as well? Oh, here's the answer to our question. Dude, you are gonna want to angle that shit, man. I got news. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? No, we still ripped him pretty hard, but not the best time to smoke there, man. All he had to do was drive forward 3 feet. Fucking hell, man. That guy kind of... I think he was trying to be nice, but... Get away from me, please. Shit. We're dead. God damn it, dude. That's one of those inadvertent plays where... Basically, I just kicked my aim right when I was about to pull the trigger. And that was the shit we kind of needed to kill in one shot there. Where is my team, man? Why are you fucking leaving? The flank is not clear. There you go. Jesus Christ, this smoke is causing so much problems. That's 2 broadside cruisers that disappear right when we pull.
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright. Alright, where is this guy? Man, this is one of those situations I don't think it should have been nearly that hard. Multiple broadside cruisers and that Iowa's broadside as hell. But here's what we're getting with this Monarch. If you're not noticing, we're not getting Citadels, but we're getting 10 to 20 Ks when we're aiming them properly. Now, I've been aiming a lot of these waterline. But... Alright. I didn't see that guy's HP, so I can't tell you if it was a good play or not, but... Sudachi's been tearing shit up this game. Alright, here's the problem is we might get smoked by the Roma doing this, but we also might get our little revenge on this dude. Yeah. Alright. As long as you know the risk that you're taking, then that's alright. Yeah, because he was undetected there. We were clearly... we were kind of angled towards him earlier, but I wanted to blow that guy up just because he was... we were owed his soul from earlier. But yeah, 132. I mean, that's not a bad damage game with this thing, you know. It's a low HP ship. I don't know. It's alright. I tend to like some of those British battleships more than the average cat on the street, so... they're busy not pushing a base. Yeah. Oh, the biscuit. Sure. Like the cut of your jib. I don't just... why do you leave the base like that? I don't understand the thinking. I'm not going to get mad at that Benson for smoking there. It just inadvertently ended up probably costing us 2 kills on those cruisers, which is unfortunate. I mean, the Edinburgh for sure was dead to rights. That thing broadside at that distance, we should have been able to blow up. York does have a fairly good turtle back, so that was a little less sure, but I mean, neither of them are sure. It's battleship dispersion. You never know what you're going to get, but either way, I feel like we had a good chance to kill both of them. Martel. Oh, I keep forgetting about the Martel. Shoot. You were unimpressed with the Royal Navy cruiser line? Really? I'd say they're probably the strongest cruisers in the game, personally. 132 in 6 minutes. I mean, there was a lot of juicy broadsides there. You just gotta look on the map and find them. Alright, what do we got? Leningrad is a major problem for this. Benson's a problem. Akatsuki could be a problem if he hits us with the torp. There's a Zara. Some of you guys have been telling me you really like the Zara. I'm kind of interested in seeing those higher tier Italians. I've been seeing so many John Barts lately. I've been seeing a lot of them since the day they were released. Alright, so go ahead and just get some zoning torps down here. We don't need to be too aggressive. I mean, the Leningrad's a dangerous ship for us. Akatsuki could, you know, if he hits us with a torp, it's a one-shot, pretty much guaranteed. Benson, you know, straight-up gunfight. Depending on how he plays, it could be a big problem. What we got here? Akatsuki. But if you throw those torps down, you hit someone. Looks like a no-skill shot, but the no-skill shot, or the no-skill play is not taking those zoning shots. You got a 10% chance to hit someone anyways, at least if you got my torpedo stats, so the odds aren't great. But if you can identify lanes where people probably are, and then plug up those lanes, then that's just as effective. Oh, fuck off. This thing has no AA, by the way. But something to think about when carriers come. I mean, I've sat under planes for like 2-3 minutes in this thing and not hit anything. This could be a little slow on this side here. Oh shit. Or we could get rushed and killed right off the bat. Now, he might get those torps, but he could also really fuck us up here. I'm gonna try and not use the smoke if possible. Alright, we're dead. God damn it. Holy shit. More Craigslist. It's Crockpot. Alright, I'm kind of surprised we're still alive, to be honest with you. Especially since I was just looking at my phone for the last 30 seconds. Alright, so I think we're conceding A. This dude, not that he was what I would deem support to begin with, but he's a necessary piece of that pie. We're gonna drop one more Savo. Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go through this gap or this gap? I'm talking Pensacola right now. Oh. Ah, he's going there. Alright. So we just torp that gap right there. So if I'm them, I'm probably going in that zone. What is this smoke right here? Holy shit. We got trouble. Our only support is back there. He's not going to help us. Leningrad, that's not the one I want to see. Jesus Christ. This isn't gonna work, guys. There's just some games you're just not gonna get anything done. I mean, if anyone tries to get behind this cap over here, like, these guys got it on lockdown. Let's say they got someone that spawns in, like, way over here. Like, you don't see it too often. In fact, I've never actually seen it, but sometimes, like, a ship might spawn over here and then try and come up to the cap this way. You can see they'd have to go through about 4 or 5 guys just to do that, so... If that happens, I think we're going to win. If that doesn't happen, we're probably not going to win that one. Time for some Krispy Kreme. The kid when the CVs will come out. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Cause that thing... I've had games where I've shot down like 4 or 5 planes in very small amounts of time. That was unfortunate. Let's see, what can we play here? Someone had a good suggestion earlier. Oh, Martel. Let's try the Martel. One team supported the DDs, the other didn't. Yep. Can you show the commander? Oh, no, too late now. Try and remind me. So fascinated by Craigslist notifications. Yeah. Well, I'm not fascinated. I got this dude, like, supposedly coming any minute. And with headphones on, I'm worried I'm not going to hear him. I'm just trying to get rid of all this shit in my house. Like a crock pot. My sister gave me that. I don't fucking cook anything. What do I need a crock pot for? So it's been sitting there in my kitchen for like 2 years. Finally, I'm like, let's get rid of this thing. Boyfriend Parker and I love you. Oh, excellent. I love you guys. Moved a bunch to the tech tree. Yeah, you guys were saying that. I don't think I saw the Oigan on there, though. I popped over on that screen. Alright, Martel, we're going to have to pay attention and can't be checking Craigslist. This is a ship, you gotta be paying attention when you're flying. Why is our spotting going backwards? Oh god. This is tier 7. I might just be done with tier 7, man. This is getting worse and worse by the hour. Come on, dude. You're not gonna fucking torp anyone from back there. Just do something. At least we got this dude coming. Fletcher. Alright. Pair of Fletchers. And they're on a fucking... Oh my god. Alright. That's kind of bizarre they didn't spawn them together. You very rarely see that with the destroyer divisions. That is very strange. They got on sea before us. How did that happen, I wonder? Very, very strange. So what I want to do now is stay relatively far from that battleship, whatever it is. Oh, shit. We already failed there. I wanted to stay within range of that Z-23, but... Roma does not like the cut of my jib. I don't think we can reach him, but we'll put him down there just for shits and giggles. Alright, you got 2 Fletcher versus Z23. Now, he's got the Bing Bong advantage. So, you got 2 options. You can either rush them, both of you, and then just assume, you know, accept the fact that you're going to take a lot of shots. They do have a boatload of torps going in there, which is actually pretty impressive to look at. Let's see if they can hit them. There, they got him. No, that was the Scharnhorst. What? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go in there. Oh my god. No, I can't push, but why are you? Oh. Okay. I want to push in there with the sonar, but not with that Roma, man. No, nothing we're going to be able to do. I mean, 2 Fletchers should be scaring the living piss out of any 2 destroyers in that cap, but we've elected to go a different route. So I'm going to see if I can push forward here. We got a lot of island cover blocking these shots coming in. I'm going to expect these destroyers to try and get on B. I want to blow them up. Just got spotted from right about here. Or possibly here, but I would be surprised about that one. There's one. There he is. And he beached. Come on. I mean, here's basically, you know, once this guy doesn't have a smoke sonar combo. Now he's, yeah, he's 1v3 versus a cruiser and 2 destroyers, so I mean, shit. Go, 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 go. It's not a fight he should win no matter what's going on, but I don't think the Z-23 is going to excel in that one. Alright, these guys need to get on the fucking cap here. Oh, what is... Let your crew off on the beach day, apparently. Damn, that is too bad that that island is there. One of the Fletchers went down. Should be able to beat this guy, hopefully. I mean, the Wichita's fearsome DPM, but so does the Martel. He doesn't have torps. Just gotta make sure the Yudachi's not sending torpedoes this way, which he might be. Alright, where's our... Alright, we got a minute left on that. I would just put torps right here if I had them, just blind. Hopefully this Fletcher's gonna cap. I gotta get out of here, we can't be this close to the Roma. And then we got potential box crossfire over here, which is gonna be a major problem. So I'd like to cap, I'd like to be over here and help with that, but... it's not gonna happen. He is closing in. Alright, we did get the cap. 12 seconds. Yeah, he's turning out. Look at C is just sitting there. Like, I'm trying to think. It looks like we're tied in terms of ships, but in terms of score, I mean, technically we both have one cap right now, but they're gonna get an A. You gotta look at that and understand that. Even if I start bombing on them now, we're not gonna have enough time to reset that one. Nice, they got right on C. Very good job there.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Fuck. Gonna need that steering gears. Alright.
Problème résolu, chef.
This is gonna be dicey. We're in a fucking crossfire here. Luckily one of them shooting HE. So we're not gonna angle towards the Rome until he shoots an AP salvo. I mean, he will still kind of angle towards him, but he's not gonna be the primary focus. Vlad uses damage con. Yeah, we're just basically gonna run this shit all the way to the back line until nobody's in our firing range. We're just gonna try and pull them down. You can see on the map we got B, C, but we only have one ship over there supporting it. So if we can pull these guys all the way south and maybe kill one or two of them. I'm trying to find our destroyer on the map. I guess he's on C right now. So that's alright. Now that he's out of range, Roma's got short range. She's got that D Pietro or whatever the hell his name is. Brawler commander, so it's not necessarily true that he's spec for short range. You can put the damage con type perk on there. But a lot of people are going to put Brawler on, so I'm assuming he can't shoot us. Nagato, not great deck armor or anything. I mean, you can rip these Nagatos to shreds with HE shells. Juicy superstructure. I mean, the Nagato's offensive capabilities are alright. It's just the ability to protect itself is minimal. Oof. Now, what do we got? We got a Fletcher who we have no confidence in. I was gonna say, if I was that Fletcher, I would be hunting that destroyer with the twist and track. But based on what they were doing earlier, I don't believe these Fletchers are very experienced, so I mean, where the fuck is he going? Unless there's twist and track pointing him in that direction, in which case have at it, but from what we can tell here, it doesn't look like he's doing anything useful. Alright, let's get this speed boost. Campaigns are good value, yeah. If you're gonna spend just a little bit of money on the game, campaigns are the way to go. You should get a ship if you stick with it. What was that? This fucker again. And by the way, the extra stuff you get is great too, so. Russian battleships very hard to burn down. They're hard to deal with the HE. Oh, there he is. If you want to do one useful thing this game, dude, just shoot that fucker. You will redeem your entire division.
All stations.
Shoot him with your guns.
Target. Concentrez le tir sur la cible.
Pull the fucking trigger, man. Come on. Oh my god. His teammates are so fucking worthless. He's backing up. Yeah, I get that. But if he speeds up, we might kill him. Need to kill this Udachi. Like, even if we die killing the Udachi, hopefully our team wouldn't be able to throw it at that point in time. Where are you going, Cotton Eye Joe? Let's see. I mean, this Roma should kill us here. Well, we cannot give up this... Ah, fuck, he got it. Nice torps. Oh! That really sucks. Should have a follow-up salvo here any second. And the Roma's in position. This fucking Fletcher, man, is really pissing me off. Don't spam the radio, dude! Don't play like an asshole, I won't spam the radio at you. There he is. Oh, and he hit him with the torp, so he's gonna sit there thinking he did really good. What's up, Zarkun? How you doing? 12k selling and Nagato with the Nolans. Yeah, that thing's got some punch, man. And the Nagato, like I say, you can hit it. Alright, that was way too hard. Oh, thought he was back further. Not over yet.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
This guy really wants my nuts. Ooh. Hold her steady there. Wow, Dreadnought. We'll take it. Oh! Alright. Not a bad Martel game. I mean, hopefully you guys understand why I'm giving that Fletcher a hard time. You know, all you need to do in a Fletcher is kill the other destroyers and you'll have a great game. Sailing away from them while you concede the cap is not a strong play, in my opinion. Nagato? I think I just played the Nagato earlier, didn't I? Oh yeah, the Polish commander. Okay. Let's see. Let me just make sure these Craigslist bozos aren't coming over right now. This one chick wants me to deliver it to her. Are you fucking nuts? Alright. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, I like that build. Double concealment with the stealth torp. It's a pretty damn good setup in my opinion. If you don't have this, let's see what else you can put on there. I mean, Vian's always a strong option. Let's see, who else could you put on there? Troops isn't horrible. I think Vian's probably better. Violent, no. Yeah, maybe Bay Vian if you don't have the Atago. Turret's always interesting. It's not a huge reduction in torpedo or launch, but you could always throw on Burke. You could throw on Sims. I don't know. Anyone else wondering what the Russian DD buffs are trying to accomplish? I mean, they're trying to take the hardest line in the game, make them more accessible. I mean, I'll play a game in the Minsk for you, which I think is probably the hardest. Could be the hardest tech tree ship. Shores is tough too. But right now, I basically told them on launch, you know, after playing some of these destroyers a few times, they need another kilometer in range, and that's the main thing they're adding. I don't know what else they're doing. They're tweaking this and that, like rudder shift and stuff like that, which is fine, but if you got a really low concealment destroyer with like regular destroyer range, then you're at a major disadvantage. Oh god. I'm already regretting this decision. Germano, how you doing? Long range shell magnet, exactly. Yeah, I mean they got a specific, you know, what you're supposed to do with these is get them pointing away from the enemy, shoot at them, get them to focus on you as you sail off at high speeds, but just due to the fact that you got to get so damn close to them, there's no real reason to play these right now. I mean, the Leningrad's dope, the Tashkent's dope, but you know, if you're in like a tier 4 game or something, the pod is kind of fun, but this one I probably have a good game 1 out of every 5 times. I don't know. It's a very tough ship to do well consistently. Minsk is fast, no doubt. I guess they're just trying to make them, or prevent them from being completely irrelevant, because the French are basically better at everything except for the fact that this thing has a smoke. Alright, Dallas and Gneiss now. Why is Dallas always not playing the game? Can't be bothered. He can hit ready, but he can't actually get ready in time. Oh, he launches a plane. Okay. Our guys that spawned on B are going towards A. That's always a strong play. It's even stronger in domination mode when there's actually a cap in B. So that'll just allow red to pick up that cap for free. We got something coming around the bend here. I have to get the fuck out of here, no doubt. Huh. I thought I saw the plane launch from like right back there. I don't know. I'm confused now. Is this ship Polish? No, this one's Russian. Can't get through the Minsk. I mean, it's... The Tashkent is awesome, so I mean, if you can just get through this one. Alright. So, Dallas spawns, launches the plane, then goes behind B, where he cannot possibly do anything. Meanwhile, the rest of our team overloads A. Battleship trying to capture A. Hmm. What do they have? Icarus and Akatsuki. We can kick the piss out of both of those. Let's go on B quick. This is... I mean, they conceded C for some reason. Now for them to get back there and actually flip it, unless they got the guy behind that island where I thought he was, it's going to take them a long time to do so. Couple of pot shots at him. Nuremberg, you gotta be really afraid of. I mean, armor-wise, not that strong, but sonar-wise, dangerous. Whoop. RPF just flipped over here, so that would be the destroyer core, whatever they are. What in the fuck is this guy doing? This is like one of the worst games I've ever seen out of this. I take that back. Let's not get overly dramatic. I mean, I've seen some shit. But what the fuck is that guy doing? Seriously. A lot of times you smell pee when you play this game from your teammates. This one I can actually smell number 2 emanating from that guy's position. And the really sad thing is he's got a destroyer down there that's trying to torp this Fuso that this Dallas could find and absolutely rip the shit out of him. But he's more interested in holding down that far side of that island just in case anyone spawns in the southwest corner. Oh, those guys are pinging. See if they... Oh, fuck. There he is. Guns are on the wrong side here. I don't think this guy actually knows I'm here yet. We'll find out if I get torped or not. But I should have probably had my guns over there. I just was always planning on turning the other direction. Oh, God. Oh, he got one of them. Alright. There we go. Hey, go! That was a comedy of errors. The list of what everyone over there was doing that was wrong is too long to even begin to imagine going into. Oh, they are flipping C, interestingly enough, so that's... They probably were flipping out about a destroyer over there. Oops. A little too close to that guy. Whoops! He was looking at me, too. That was a mistake. Basically, A is where the action is. You know, this is where the bulk of the Navy is. Yeah, I don't want them to get C. I would like to help those 2 battleships, but they haven't done anything. Anytime you got guys that are sitting in the back broadside for the entire game, they're probably not worth putting a whole lot of mental energy into saving. Sad but true. You need help, alright. I want to kill this thing. Alright, that should be a kill shot. Yeah, it's a cruiser that got C, and those guys are unable to... I don't know, they still got a destroyer unspotted. We don't have definitive proof that he's playing yet, but... Akatsuki's, there's a good chance that they've just been unspotted the entire game. If they want to see some great shit over here, they'd kill the Atlanta. Because right now I can actually not even Get as close as I am. I mean, I could rip out there like a banshee and start gunning this guy down, but we know he's got radar. We know he's got the guns to kill us and shoot. Oh shit, he's not even visible. I think he's gonna get chased over here. Oh, there's the fucking radar.
Установка дымов завершена.
Yeah. As long as we don't get blown up by that guy. Once his radar's gone, then we can just go back forward. Nice. These guys are kind of... I feel like Red should have probably won this game based on how piss poor our position is, but they're not really converting very well. Nice shots there. Oh, it was a torp. Alright. Test the AP out. You always want to test the AP on these Russians, French. I mean, they got... Sometimes you'll be surprised. I don't think that's doing much, though. There's Dallas. That guy is just clinic. See, what we gotta do, we gotta resolve this side as quick as possible and then get on A, and then I think we got a pretty good chance of winning this. The problem is they're gonna move into B unobscured or uncontested over there. And if this takes a long time to resolve here, they can start getting those points. So we're gonna have to go back and either defend B or recapture it. So when you got the numerical advantage, technically we had 5-on-1 over here. I mean, technically, as emphasized, bold, and underlined, you got 3 ships in the back with high-level Deweys at this point. But still, I mean, we do have... If they recognize the advantage, then you push. You swarm that guy. You kill him as quick as possible. We need to defend B. Defending B is how we win this game. Can't do that until we capture A. Otherwise, there's no point in defending B since we don't have the score advantage. Dallas done anything yet? I mean, he took a shot from someone. He really had that back island on lockdown. Like, if anyone went over there. Ganai's now up here. I was thinking, I can't remember if I said it or not, but he should have seen me leaving, going to A. He should have immediately flipped B. That would have been a very strong play. Yeah, I mean, both teams really not playing that well. So, I think that's going to allow us to win this one. What's going on here? Why do we get spam, spam, spam? Especially if you're just spamming unintelligible strings of letters there. Unfortunately, we got to go on timeout. Bumps. Got to think about what you're doing. How can you improve the situation? Gnaizno went from all the way from over here to all the way over there. That's a 7-minute play where you did nothing, Gnaizno. Come on, dude. I mean, the red team will get me just as angry as the blue team when they're playing like that. You still have the London? Yeah, that one I'm going to be able to keep, I think. Dallas did get the plane launched, yes. We can't overlook the contributions. Whether the plane was relevant or not is another question, but he did launch it, which was fairly impressive. I mean, like I say, we've never actually seen it, but if anyone spawns down there, which is possible, there could be a bug. then it would be a really strong play. Alright, this guy's... Oh, hello, Pita. There we go. I want to hopefully hold on to the smoke. Come on, shoot the fucker. There we go. We need the smoke to disengage, like, right now, so don't pop the smoke too early, because I need that to block this Nuremberg. The Nuremberg, if he's... I mean, he's got sonar. He's got really, really strong sonar. So I need to be really afraid of that guy. Unless he goes broadside to me, in which case he needs to be afraid of me. Oops. Looks like our battleship that was spotting died. Oh, nice shot. Fuso. Alright. Excellent. Well, that's going to give us a pretty decent score. 3 caps, 3 kills, 3 resets. But yeah, in terms of fault line strategy, I would say everything you've seen there, just do the opposite. Except for my play, I thought was pretty decent personally. Maybe you guys disagree. But everything else I saw, red or blue, I would just do the opposite of that. You'll go places. But here, since we've won this game, I'll just demonstrate how I think these should be played. So now we're sailing away from this guy. We got the speed going. And now, you know, ideally, they'd be shooting at other people on our team. Then they see us, they're like, oh, there's a destroyer, we gotta shoot them. So they start focusing on us, you know. And then we sail away, sail away. We get it up to 45, 46, 47. Hard to hit. You know, sail away from those guys till they're no longer in our white circle. Then we turn around, reposition, rinse and repeat. So that'll be a lot easier when we get an extra kilometer of range. Alright. Wow. Pretty good job for this guy, too. Oh, that was the dude on A that was owning everyone over there. Yeah, he had a really good game. Dallas. Coming in hot. He was apparently doing some shit that we didn't see. Or that plane was spotting a lot of people, and he got a lot of spotting damage from the plane. That would probably be more likely. I have no idea how the fuck he got those points, to be honest with you. I didn't see him do a single thing the entire game. But that just goes to show you, when you're yelling at your teammates when you're playing the game, you never really know what's going on from their perspective. Sometimes they might have great shots that you can't really see, or sometimes their plane might accidentally spot someone on the enemy team and you get or they get spotting damage from that. You never really know. So far not too bad for a stream. Oh wow, how the fuck did we lose this? They won on points. Wow, look at this guy ripping it up. That's bizarre. It's almost like we conceded C right off the bat for no reason. Interesting. Gata, I think we shit the bed on that one, didn't we? Yeah, 15k. That's the one where we got smoked by the Gwep. Where's the Gwep? Oh yeah, here he is. He had a hell of a game. Yeah, that's a bad game there. Honestly, that play surprised me if you guys were around for that game, because I thought we had him dead to rights, but anyway, I mean, I thought that was a pretty good Minsk game, so that's probably the hardest Russian destroyer to play currently. It'll be easier come Monday. Well, what else we got in mind here? Scott and Kuznetsov EOP wasn't cruiser specific. Well, yeah. I don't know what they're like dipping their toe into that whole thing, you know? Like, from what I understand on the PC version, we're going to want Tanaka to have that perk too, because I think the Japanese gunboats really duck-a-duck HE type, where the damage goes way up if you can put the IFHE on them, but we don't, of course, have that option here. The Italians, I think, would be a good, you know, France. Why doesn't France get that? Peru could definitely have that perk. It's not as detrimental with the Germans or the Brits, obviously, or the Japanese. But it should, if you got it as an option, I guess you got to have it as an option for everyone. And even, yeah, there's other destroyers. I mean, I don't know. I don't really understand what they're doing with that. Because every line they put it on becomes like twice as strong 2 minutes later, you know? Increase pen of the cruiser HE, yeah. That's how it is set up right now, but Dallas plane was bombing. I have no idea how he scored. I mean, it wasn't like a great score, but it wasn't 300 points that I thought he deserved. So he must have done something at some point. Colorado's, or yeah, Colorado. Dallas ways are above our understanding. I think so. Some guys are on such advanced levels that we just cannot comprehend. Colorado. Let me see what's going on with Craigslist here. Is this guy going to show up? Otherwise, I'm going to have to drop it off to Christine if Barb doesn't want it. I mean, these people aren't that far from me, so I could drive it over to him. I assume it's some old, crusty lady that could use a hand. Alright. If Barb doesn't come get it, I'll drop it off for Christine. Let's see what Barb said. And by the way, all these names, it's like the wives set up the email addresses and then it's the husbands. I know a lot of you guys are like that. Your YouTube names are your wives' names and then it's the husbands logging in. Nikolai. Ooh. Nuremberg. Oh, we haven't done the... Let's try the Colorado and then I'll keep the Nuremberg in mind. That's another hard ship. Seen the car and truck on Roma's deck? No, I haven't seen that. Japanese gunboats have 30mm HE pen. Oh, it's standard. So maybe I was looking at an old video. One of the videos I watched, it was like they were strongly recommending that. But 30mm, that'll cover most situations you need. I don't know. That's kind of the one line we don't have that I really want, but... Alright, I got a Queen, New Mexico Division 3 Tier 6 battleships. What am I in? Colorado. Okay. 2 Helenas. York, Benson. Cruiser Division. Interesting.
General quarters.
Let's see if this guy in the middle goes all the way to the west to join him. Just because you're in a division doesn't mean you have to play right next to each other. You don't have to hold each other's hands. Especially if you're in a destroyer division. We got our spotting over here, so we're going to stick to the... Yep. Goes right for him. Guys, wait up! Wait up, guys! Don't leave me! Don't leave me, guys! 40 chess. It is... I mean, if people understood how to play this game and, like, actually tried to win, like, it is... There's a lot of complexity to it, which is why it's very intriguing. The problem is, like, 90% of the people playing the game have no idea what they're doing, and they don't... They're not trying to implement winning strategies. So it's like the big blue computer that beat Kasparov playing me in chess, you know, like... You might have fun doing that. The computer might enjoy that for like 5 minutes, then he's just going to be like, okay. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. But I mean, you know, if we ever can get the player base up to a decent level, like the Benson, for instance. Should I rush a Helena or not? That should be going off in his mind, that question. And then he should consider it. But no, he's just like, I already decided I'm gonna torp whatever's up here. And I hope to God my Colorado can bail me out. And he actually did bail me out, so now I look like a genius. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make that play. Don't rush that fucking light cruiser in a destroyer. Because a lot of times the guys in the back are not going to be trying to support you. They're shooting at the angled Jean Bart that they see on the moon. I cannot believe that Benson's going to survive this. Oof!
Confirmed penetration.
Shoot him. Use your fucking guns, man. What is he doing? Was that the York shot or is the Benson shooting the New Mexico? Shoot the fucking guy with your guns, man. The trigger, anyone that's watching the game or the stream, if you haven't played before, pull the trigger. That's how you use the gun. Why in the alright. There is zero reason to support that guy. I really don't even care if he survives or not. Look at the red team is bunched up. Oh my god. Usually on stream I get the red team on my team, but today we're actually... our team isn't shit the bed repeatedly. Haven't seen Molotov in a while. Ooh, it's always a good one. Like to see the Molly? Okay. Not a game you can be proficient in over one weekend. No, absolutely not. And right, I understand, like, a lot of these players, hopefully they're brand new. So I try and have patience, but as someone who's been playing for a year and a half, you know, I'm not going to say I was great a year and a half ago. In fact, like we were talking about earlier, if I watched the videos from back then, I'm sure it would take me about 5 seconds to be like, this guy's dog shit, you know? But what I was doing, I was researching how to play the game, and I was making videos and teaching everyone else that was brand new, you know, kind of the mechanics. The information is out there. All you have to do is go online and look for it, you know? Like, I figured it out playing the alpha. I signed up for the alpha. I was playing World of Tanks for about 4 or 5 months at that point in time, so I knew this game was going to be fairly complicated. But I signed up for the alpha thinking everyone was going to be brand new like me. They were all PC veterans, and they kicked the living shit out of me. And so after about 2 hours of playing the alpha, I'm like, I got to go online and figure out what to do. What is a citadel? Oh, that's a citadel. Okay. Armor angling. Interesting. That's why I'm blowing up every fucking time. And once you take it 3-4 hours to learn how to play the game, the basics, the game will become massively more fun just because you're not constantly dying. Then the more difficult part, the strategy, reading the game flow, reading the map, that stuff takes thousands and thousands of games to develop a good understanding of. So, you know, knowing that, you gotta try and have some patience. It's just every fucking game in Tier 7 these days is the destroyers are all dead within 2 minutes. And it's not fun to play, you know? What's up, Steven? How you doing? Benson's just a skilled player. I mean, let's assume he's new. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not doing anything that I would do. As we saw with the Dallas, sometimes people are on wavelengths that we can't even comprehend. They're for interdimensional beings that are just creating excellence out of thin air. So we always got to be a little careful to criticize, because you never know. Yeah, that... If the Benson wants to be useful, I would come over to A, make sure we clear that up. I got I don't know how many of you guys watched my video yesterday on the it was the neighbors game with the Flint, where I was trying to be as non-critical as I could about the Maz on my team, the destroyer over there. But I was critical of his play. I didn't agree with it. Some of you guys were saying you disagreed with me. But what happened is if you rewound the tapes, for 6 minutes, the Maz was trying to torp this Warspite. 6 minutes. Salvo after salvo after salvo. Miss, miss, miss. Meanwhile, there's caps that aren't captured, that we need captured. There's lots of spotting that needs to be done. The bulk of the enemy fleet was on the other side of the map. This guy, most destroyer players, once they spot a battleship, they target it. It's like they are physically unable to change the plan at that point in time. They cannot alter what they're doing. They can't reevaluate anything. And I straight up told one of the guys that was commenting, they were being respectful. They weren't trying to talk shit or anything, but they just disagreed with me. I said, these are the plays that are losing you games. You know, these destroyers that, all right, we're locked in. Aye, aye, Captain, locked and loaded. And then they just keep trying to attack this battleship over and over and over again. 6 minutes of missing torpedoes is going to lose you the game when there's jobs to be done for destroyers. Capture the bases. Spot the enemy team. Counter the enemy destroyers. Those are the important destroyer plays. Torping battleships, that's something you do while you're doing the other shit. If you happen to get those torps off, great. If not, you're already doing what we need you to be doing, so nobody's going to be that upset with you. My Dewey is so buff. Excellent. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate that. Yeah, the higher level you can get that Dewey. I mean, there's no real downside. Alright, we're getting a little close to the club here. I'm kind of... My head's in the last game from yesterday. Ooh, shit. Good eyes now. Nice shot. Alright, they killed the queen. There's really no reason. I mean, there's no reason to not necessarily pushing these guys, but...
Much obliged.
Us getting close to 3 battleships not going to help us out, so we're just going to turn, get a little space. That thing briefly said we could hit that shot, and then it changed its mind. Okay. Huh. I think it's this tiny little rock. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there. Just snuck up. Dewey lifting weights with his mustache. Exploiting the OP-ness of the Cleveland. Oh, man. Yeah, I haven't even played that one for a little while, but that ship is... Maybe we should bust that one up.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, I mean, this was just... This is one of those games you really didn't have to do much. Let's give this guy a little payback. Wobbly Rhombus is his name. Taking citadels is his game. Do I think Roma plus Odin are shit? I wouldn't say they're shit, no. I mean, they're finally not, like, massively overpowered. I think Roma's interesting. I actually took the pen boost off, or the velocity perk, whatever that thing is. And I feel like I've been getting better damage results from it. Dead.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I guess we could try the Roma. I think the Cesare is better than the Roma, maybe. Pound for pound. The Roma's not bad, though. It's just not the most consistent ship. But Odin, I mean, what's wrong with the Odin? Not the best torp firing angles, but that's like a minor drawback. I think they're both actually pretty good. It's just after we're used to Udachi and Jean Bart and Wichita having some sane ships introduced. It's a little bizarre, I guess. Feels weird. Alright. Oh, not bad. Top score, I guess. I'll take it. Really didn't feel... I mean, I spent over half the game reading chat, so... I don't know what we were doing that game. Alright, what else did you guys want? Watching the videos before you even had the game downloaded? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, that'll get you off on the right foot. I mean, that's what I've talked about this before, but when I was playing World of Tanks, you know, it took me a little while to realize that I was really bad at that game. And then once I realized it, I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Because normally I'm pretty good at shooters, you know. But then I went on YouTube and I started watching some guys, and there was like map positioning guides and, you know, guides covering the basics, and my mind was rapidly expanded and I became much better at the game very, very quickly. It's the same thing with this. Once you take the time to understand how to play the game, you'll jump from Johnny Potato to probably slightly above average in the matter of several hours just by gaining the knowledge. You know, then it's just a matter of implementing that stuff that you've learned and practicing it. Molotov, okay. Yeah, you guys want the Molotov. Let's give it a whirl. I was gonna check my build now. We could just leave the AP on here. I still think if you're gonna make a... What? I don't know if I like that. Mid and belly. Nah, I don't think 3% reload boost. I don't know what I was trying this out on. Yeah, we'll leave it on there for now, I guess. Atlanta. Too easy to get into the tiers. Yeah, I know. No, I agree. I mean, it's... They're trying to sell campaign battle passes, you know? I get it. So you don't want to be putting these campaign rewards out there that are shit, because nobody's going to be... Everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? So I get that. But at the same time, my solution is... It's a little controversial. Not everyone's going to agree with it. My solution is take the Tier 7 premium credit earn bonus off of those ships. That way you can play your Udachi, but if all you play is the Udachi, and you play the Udachi as your average Udachi player plays the Udachi, then you're going to go bankrupt very quickly. You see what I'm saying? If your idea is getting behind the enemy lines for the first 8 minutes without doing anything, and then trying to torp the backmost battleship for the rest of the game. If that's your strategy, you should go broke very quickly, and you should be forced by the game's credit mechanics to be forced down into the lower tiers. I mean, some people get very frustrated with the credit cost or whatever, the service cost. That's the main thing protecting the experienced players in the high tiers from the noobs, but those Tier 7 premiums that are very, very easy to get, that you can essentially play over and over and over again because you'll break even with the credit earn boost. That's when Tier 7 is absolutely destroyed, and it has been completely ruined. Or not completely ruined, but it's pretty goddamn close to being completely ruined. You know, the ships are designed to be able to punish mistakes very quickly. The problem is most of the brand new players, you know, you're going to make those mistakes repeatedly over and over and over again. And you get killed by the people that know what they're doing very quickly. And then your team is all of a sudden down 9-4 in terms of ship count 3 minutes into the game. It's like, why do I even bother playing this piece of shit? You know? I'm just wasting my own time. Yeah, Josh. I mean, that's that would solve the problem. Chances of it happening are about as close to 0 as I can possibly imagine. Where's this fucking guy? There it is. Come on, guys. Shoot him. Oh, he didn't back up. It's sitting right there. Look out, dude. Nice. See, right there, if we could bust his engine with those torps coming in. Got him. Nice. There we go. Now we're going to turn hard, because I think these things probably got the distance to hit us. Let them slide right by us. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, at a low tier where the Fubuki kills himself for absolutely no reason, you can't be mad at him, because he's a new player, he's still learning the game, hopefully. Or, you know, you guys see me make mistakes too, and I've played a lot of games. It's not like you can't make a mistake in this game, just because you've played a lot. But tier 7, that happens every single game. You lose 1 or 2 destroyers per team within the opening play, whereas those ships, you need to keep them alive, and every time you die early as a destroyer player, you don't have to be too hard on yourself, but you need to understand you've made mistakes, and you need to try and figure out what you can do better. And someone asked me that earlier, or I think within the last week on the comments. You know, I keep dying really quickly, and I just said, well, you're too close to the enemy then. You gotta be closer to your team than the enemy's destroyers to their team when you guys meet. Because that guy had 3 guys shooting at him, plus torpedoes. And nobody on his team could support him, so... Too close. Almost all the destroyer mistakes are, you got too close. Alright, let's see if this AP can go through the belt. I doubt it, but... You never know. Nope. Yeah, said 3 pens. No damage. That's why you gotta look at those indicators, though, to see what's going on. 2K. Burutaka, let's rush a battleship. This is gonna be one where it actually works, and he's gonna learn a bad lesson. Oh well. What can you do? Credit boost is only activated if... that'd be a good idea as well, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like, elitist about it or anything. You know, there's gotta be something for experienced players to do in this game. Where they're protected from, like, people trying to throw the game as rapidly as they can. Tier 1 through 4 are shit shows. I mean, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I played a lot of Tier 5 this week, and I had a lot of good games. I mean, I saved that one that I tweeted about yesterday. That was a pretty damn good game on my part, and the guy that I was going against had a hell of a game as well. That was a Tier 5 game. I was in the Pensacola, he was in California. Yeah, I don't know. You just never know. I mean, it's any game that you load in on. I'm certainly not, like, anti-new player. In fact, a huge percentage of my content is designed to help new players learn the game. So, I mean, that's not my point. I'm not trying to get on these guys for being new. I get that, you know. It's just when you got your teammates deliberately not trying to win the game, or what it seems like they're deliberately not trying to win the game because they're making every wrong call. Alright, rather than get stuck in this stalemate for the rest of the time. These backline betties. I'm gonna go ahead and blast this Pensacola. I think he's Probably gonna move forward here.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
You want to resolve one side or the other. Now this Pensacola is kind of the part of the easternmost flank that they got here, so killing him would allow us to focus on where they're bunched up on, which is over here. Let's see if he's gonna turn before I can get there. There's Stylo. Yeah, someone was asking for Nuremberg, and I looked at the name. I was like, what? It's not Stylo. Alright, come on, Big Daddy. Where are ya? Now he turned all the way, which is the correct play. Oh. Nope, 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 don't do that.
Союзники, поддержите
Oh.
указанные цели.
Wow. That was dangerous. Man, that fucking thing can pen you from any angle. Gotta respect these American guns, guys. Basically pointing right at them. He'll still get a little damage, but he wants to rip us to shreds like he did there. Woof! Look at that! Jesus! Fucking Pensacola, man. That was brutal. Alright, if we survive this turn, I'm going to go finish that Kirov off, I think. The philosophy that we were talking about a minute ago still stands. We want to clear up one side of the map. That way we can begin to encircle these reds. This guy's not... Oh, he's paying attention? Okay. I mean, we're probably going to lose that, the western side, but... nothing we can really do about that. Turn. Oops, I had HE. Oh, he is turning. Alright. That plane going here. I think he's overcommitted to that turn.
Истребитель взлет произвел.
Kirov, you don't want to underestimate. I mean, that thing's got ripping AP just like this thing does. Ah, yes. Papadanya. Alright. Now you can see we can... Well, I mean, looking on this map position, I don't know. We'll still be able to set up crossfires as they push through into our base. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're up on ships, so I guess we technically should win this, but
Fire on the enemy warship.
everyone on our team is broadside of their entire team, so doesn't give me a lot of hope for the future. Kirov's got the big guns too. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that one, before you had the ability to spec these commanders like we do, I would always switch the HE focus commander build over to AP focus for Kirov, Molotov. And I think that was probably it. Maybe there's one more. Oops. Try to turn so I can slow down here without getting targeted. I mean, if they're flat broadside, we'll shoot them AP. Otherwise, we gotta switch over. Fucking plane. That's just a taste of our future, being permanently spotted by planes. You guys asked for it. What's up, FICO Destroyer? so we'll switch over to AP for that if he wants to maintain. No, he angled in. Okay. 5 shatters, 1 overpen, 2 bounces. That ain't gonna do it. Alright, that's a kill shot. Got a dude on their cap. Getting points. So at this point in time, we don't need to move. If these guys want to try and win the game, they have to move. We don't have to move. Doesn't look like they have any interest in winning this game, so that's fine. We can just kick back. You did not ask for it. 3 more event commanders next update. Yeah, I think you're right. The Halloween ones, they didn't really specify, at least I didn't see. But they basically said there will be new ones. I think they said they're all destroyer commanders, so maybe we'll see Hellsinger back, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Last crop of Halloween commanders were the best event commanders we've had so far, so we'll see if that trend continues or not. But you gotta recognize if you're on this cap, it's irrelevant if you capture the base at this point in time. We're trying to win on the score. We already have the score lead, so him getting reset isn't even that big of a deal.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Back gun action there for you. 1 minute 23. Yeah, that guy's pointing directly at us. What is with the fascination of playing way in the back today? That guy is so far back he can't even spot the battleship that's 2 feet from him. Alright. Well. Not a bad game. Oh. I mean, if I can't hit him, he can't hit me. I know that, but... get those over or not. Oh, too high. I don't know. I thought they had a better chance to win than they really demonstrated, I guess would be the way to put it. Well, that was easy. Some days it goes really easily, some days it goes real hard. I think we got lucky today. Lightning with twist and track. I mean, that's another one. Like, I think we got to assume they're giving those ships the options based on how strong they are, but it is a significant weakness for the French, the British, Japanese for most people. No twist and track options. Someone was mentioning Cleveland earlier. Sounded kind of juicy. Why don't we bust that guy out and see what happens? Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Better than last stream. last stream was last stream was challenging. I mean, there's some days where I'm going to play better than others, and usually that's going to be the main determinant of how the games go, but there's some days where there's just nothing you can do. Those are challenging. I mean, I always like hanging out with you guys and getting a chance to chat. Which, you know, I get to read the comments. Sometimes I'll have time to respond to a few of them, so I can still keep my finger on the pulse. But it's a lot more interactive for me when we can actually just read the chat. Don't add the Odin? Omaha. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are so down on the Odin. I mean, it might be a little harder than average. I don't know. The Japanese do have Twisted Track. I understand that. But I'm saying for most players that don't have Hellsinger, you know, they're not going to have that option, obviously. Okay, what to do? Let's... Fletcher. Might go down to A. I mean, we don't have anyone to capture A. So going down to support A might not be good. But if somehow we get some spotting and they got people pushing into A, maybe we can drive them back. Or we'll just waste our time over here and demonstrate what being out of position does to your team. See, this guy... We need one of these battleships to kind of spot. He's abandoning, he's going to B, and this guy's going the same line I am. So we're going to basically not have any spotting for the first 2-3 minutes. Which would be nice, because we want to know, is going over here worth a damn or not? If they don't send anyone over here, or anyone with strength over here, we can maybe flip on or jump onto A ourselves, you know? Are they implementing a mechanism that allows you to know if one of your teammates is using... yeah, I think currently, right now, if you have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Super Duper, whatever that one's called, you'll have a visual thing. I think it's like a green radiation that emanates from the radar ship that's using radar, at least. I don't know about sonar. I'm a little surprised on that left-hand side there isn't automatic commands that say I've used sonar, I've used radar. Those should be in the game. I don't know why they're not yet. And then the next-gen consoles will all have that visual representation. Yeah, here's where we need the info, because I might have already fucked up. But I also might want to keep pushing. We just don't know. Oh, shit. This could be dangerous. I'd be turned away from that guy as quick as possible. Alright, yeah, so this is the info we needed that we didn't have from spotting, so we just really can't do much over here. Which is good to know. Good chunks out of that guy. He's got 37k, so... Why are you stopping, man? Yeah, he's going down. If we can just keep that Roma alive, that would be ideal. This guy might get away, though. This guy, right now, he's got this island behind him, so he can't disengage. That's why getting any spots... Anytime where you have a... If you draw a line between you and the enemy, and then as you continue past you, there's an island directly behind you, then that's a problem. So you want to avoid those as much as possible. Once in a while you can get away with it, but... Alright, I think if we get on A, that's square and a half away. We might be able to capture this. We'll see. I'm gonna try and stay moving just in case these battleships pop up somewhere we don't want them to be. Oh, he just took a crossfire from somewhere. So that we gotta be careful of. If we got crossfire looking in our direction, which we know because this guy just took a shot from over here, then all of a sudden we gotta be a lot more careful. Oh, look at this. Spam the fuck out of it. Don't listen to the critics, man, because killing this lightning should win you the game, especially in a one-destroyer game. Negative, he says. I don't want to do anything useful. I'm not going to shoot that destroyer. Fuck you. Alright, so we're going to risk, because we got crossfires from these guys, but I would trade the Cleveland for this guy right now. The two-ship lead. What are you doing? Huh. Kind of surprised we're getting away with that. So he's within radar range, so even if he's behind this island, he's going to stop firing, drop spot. Looks like he's got some guys shooting him, so... See, here's where I'd like to say I'm about to pop the radar, because now their guns might be turned. This might be a waste. Oh, there he's. If he's coming around for us to shoot, then it's definitely not a waste. I mean, using your radar is always a little risky in randoms, just because a lot of times your teammates aren't going to capitalize on the very powerful consumable that you're using. The radar should equal kill destroyer, if everything goes right, and that a lot of that's out of your control, unfortunately. But whenever you use the radar and the destroyer doesn't die in the enemy team, then it's kind of a mistake, or it's not a well-played radar, I guess is the best way to put it. Alright, we gotta get out of here. This guy's occupied, so that's the only reason I'm shooting right now is because he's shooting at someone else. If he wasn't, I definitely don't want to be like, yo, check me out, because he can kill me right here pretty easily. Just gonna get as much angle on that as we can. I mean, he's got this Roma right in front of him, so you can see we haven't been targeted yet, which is good. Let's get AP going here. One off. Let's see how that does. Yeah, about 4K, not too bad. Wasted loads of radars, yeah. I mean, a lot of times it's out of your control. You know, it's the teammates have to contribute. I mean, if I wasn't so psychotic and I could play with the microphone without yelling at my team all the time, then it would be a good time to get on the mic and be like, guys, I'm about to pop the radar at the lightning on B. Something along those lines where anyone that's actually worth a damn on your team could at least consider, can I take that shot or not? Then they can kind of pre-position the guns. Like, this cruiser that's over there now, he was back here, but he was backing up, and he wasn't thinking we're about to pop the radar, most likely. Oops, I'm getting way too far forward here in the middle. I want to flank around and attack A, but that's not in the cards. We need support. I didn't realize we're losing this badly. I think we got the cruiser right about there, yeah. So, I mean, if you're in a division for sure and you got the radar, that should be going without saying, you know. Give your guys a heads up, say I'm about to radar this guy. Or if you got the mic going and people, you know, just tell them. I'm kind of surprised we got our asses kicked this game. Maybe I was taking too long to do what I was doing, I guess. Oops. Now this guy we should be able to out-DPM without any issues. The problem is we don't want him getting those AP in there. We gotta keep an eye on what his results are. Yeah, he's getting decent damage, so even just front guns versus front guns, we can take that fight. Or we should be able to. Tighten up the angle, that'll reduce the AP threat. Problem is we got, I mean, these battleships could be coming through this gap right now. We don't know. So we kind of have to make a play here sooner or later. Ah, man. I took a risk trying to get rid of him and he fucked me up for it. Shit.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything. Fuck you.
All stations.
Yeah, that'll win the game. Run for the hills, bud. Love to be in a match where I'd be mic'd up. Nah, no, I can't do that. I can't trust myself to be not rude to the player base. It's because I get a little worked up. I'm so dedicated to winning every game I get in. Well, not every game, but a lot of games I'm in, I want to win really bad. And then when I just see everyone on my team doesn't care about winning at all, then I just get a little fucking crazy. Use Torp on DDs with Torp reloads? What do you mean? Oh, Togo. Yeah, and the generic commanders always have possibilities as destroyer commanders. Take a look at Togo here. Hachiro, as we call them in the business. Consumables reload time, I mean, that to me isn't that interesting. Obviously, we got a RAM build here, but you got an option to do HE, which isn't bad. A lot of people don't shoot their guns on Japanese destroyers, but Charles Torp speed 4 kilometers or 4 knots, always good. You can put the concealment here. Same build you'd be using on your Tanaka thus far, most likely. You can put the reload boost here. Max speed, I would probably, I don't know, you could go either way on that one. And then this one, probably steering gears. Smoke isn't really that important for Japanese. You're normally just putting it down and then running away. So, I mean, if I'm going to do a destroyer build, I would put something like that. Or potentially like that would be my 2 options. Now, this thing would be nice on the Torp reload boost. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Since we already kind of have a little bit of steering gear protection. But this one, I mean, having the reduced mobility when you got a busted engine with the destroyers, I mean, I think even on this stream alone, we've already seen it pay off once or twice. Maybe I'm remembering games from yesterday, but that's a tough one to give up as a destroyer commander. We carried the team. Nice, Celtics. Can we play Hipper? I could do that, I suppose. I got time for one more, so I gotta get rolling today, unfortunately. Which sucks, because now that we're actually getting some teams that are cooperating, it'd be nice to rip off a longer stream, but unfortunately, got about 3 hours today to do all my errands for the week. Yeah, we could play Hipper. Got a Kraken and Nodin? Nice. Half the time you stay up the comms, yeah. If I was more patient, I would be on the comms. In fact, like, I used to play on the comms when I started World of Tanks, and I remember... I can specifically remember that this guy, this English gentleman, or he had an English accent at least, in my opinion. God knows where he was actually from, but he was, number one, he was hilarious, so I think it might have still been my drinking days, so we were just like getting drunk and ended up teaming together all night. And he was like a good player, so we were like calling out plays and stuff. It was like, the fact that I can remember that play session goes to show, like, if you can get the comms to work, it can be really fun. The problem is most of the people on your team, usually what happens is it's like some dude who's got the TV on in the background and then some kid screaming. And so like every match, what I started doing was I'd go through and see who had the little microphone icon going off all the time, and I would just mute them right from the start of the game. And then it devolved into I just muted everyone with the mic every time the game started, before they even pissed me off, and I'm like, why do I even have the mic? So I just got rid of the mic, and it's been better for everyone involved since then. Any plans for tomorrow? No, I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. Honestly, forgot the Odin existed. It's fun. I mean, it's a good ship. I haven't played it a lot since I tested it out earlier for you guys, but I mean, here's my problem. I would love to play like 200 Akatsuki games in a row, and then that would produce like 30 Akatsuki videos in a row, but you guys would stop watching after like the second video. And so like, I guess if I was going to stream, maybe I could just do a stream where I'm like, alright, today we're playing the Hipper, and we'll just play Hipper 10, 20 games, whatever. That's how you get really good at the ships. Like, if you play them over and over again, you start to get feels for what they can do. That's why I usually feel like I'm best at the premiums right when I'm testing them, because that's when I'm getting a lot of repetition. So I was a little jealous of you guys being able to play the really strong ships over and over again. Shoot that fucking... Yeah, we're just getting the back guns every time, but we're still getting shots. Oof. Alright, so they're capping the cap that we have 5 guys covering. That is a little embarrassing, guys. And their overloads are not capping. I mean, it's... Everyone's doing the exact opposite of what they should be doing, apparently. You know what I can do? Because that A is going to try and disengage through the middle. We did the same play earlier, I think, 4 or 5 games ago. Now the problem is this Wichita's got crossfire on that gap. But if we kill whatever destroyer that was, that would be nice. Half their destroyer's gone this early. I mean, what he should do, if you're wondering, he shouldn't go through this gap, because we'll try and demonstrate why, but he should go all the way along that long vertical island and then around it. But, oh, there he is. He went all the way down there. I did not expect that. That was bizarre.
Couvrez cette cible. À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
Now you're going to experience the full power of the German sonar, my boy. This guy's permanently spotted for another 90 seconds unless he kills us. Nope. You bastard! Just kidding, I don't care. We don't get mad at our team for killing the enemy. We celebrate that around here. In fact, we're elated when they shoot the destroyers. You in the CNOP last game? Yeah, I don't... How did that one go? Who won? I think that was the game we got our shit kicked in, wasn't it? LGG, regardless, whatever happened. Always good to see you guys out there in the high seas. Alright, so they have nobody on C. They're giving us B for no reason. I mean, they got the back line really on lockdown. Oh, man. Okay. Let's go help them over here then, I guess. I mean, the Wichita is really the only one that's playing the game right now on the red team. Oh, he's radaring our destroyers. Gotta get over there and help him. Now we're gonna kind of rely on our turtle back here coming around. He might have some decent shots, but I don't think he can... Hopefully he can't wreck us at this distance. He's gonna be focused on those destroyers. We gotta get over there quickly. Keep them alive. Oh, he's backing up. Alright. See if we can beach on this island. Alright. So here's a situation where raw DPM, you can probably win this fight, but keeping an eye on the map, seeing if they have crossfire opportunities. I don't think they do. Once we determine that, knock the torps out. Which side is knocked out? Alright, so left side is one knocked out, so we're going to lock the guns there. We're just going to launch this one first, because he's going to react to us torping him, obviously. See if we can do this or not. I don't know if I have steering gears on here right now. There we go. Beautiful. Now he's going to have a real hard time dealing with this. Especially because this is about to happen. Ah! He fucked us up before he went down. Alright. Good play altogether. Again, what I did there is I looked on the diagram, switched to torp mode, and then I figured out, okay, that front left one was the red turret. So we knew we were down one there. So I quickly flipped there, launched that torp just to force him to react to the fact that there were torps coming to him. And then we held the second salvo for the follow-up. So it's kind of a design play. And that's the strength of these German cruisers. One of the strengths is the really aggressive torpedoes. Usually on my videos I'm talking about cruiser torpedoes being mainly defensive. This is kind of the exception. I mean, they're good defensively, because if let's say I'm playing this island here and someone's rushing me, I can just angle that much and then protect them coming around here. So they're still good defensively, but that was an offensive use for them. British, you can maybe get away with it. The angles aren't quite as good, and the armor schemes aren't nearly as good on their ships, so more risk involved, of course. Alright, so we're only up one ship. So I don't want to play too wild here, lest we throw. going the other way, okay. So I'm just keeping this island between me and the Myoko. That way I don't have broadside. Oh! Son of a bitch! We should not be surprised by that. Fuck! Speaking of throws, that was a bit of a mistake there. Fuck. That was a major mistake. We should expect a follow-up cell, actually. Well, that was a good zone torp. He was just throwing him down this line, making sure I wasn't over there. I don't think he saw me for a while. Pretty good defensive play there. That was a good example of defensive torps. Like, we were basically trying to pressure him and these Zaras at the same time. A little aggressive. Almost cost us the game. Well, maybe not the game, but for sure our lives. Nice. Okay. Backline Betty. The Odin. Pushed all the way through. Mini Odin. It's, I don't know. It's a strong ship. It took me a little while to figure it out. I mean, as a newer player, I wasn't really knowledgeable enough to fully utilize the strengths. I mean, you can just see there, like, the Wichita extremely dangerous, right? Everyone can agree on that, but we kind of kicked the shit out of him. There's not a lot he could have really done there. Basically, what he wanted to do was keep distance between us and then out DPM us, because if it was a front two guns versus front two guns type of a fight, he would have won that. But the minute we closed in on him, that's when things turned south. Ooh, we got AP off. Nice. Oh, HE. Let's try and finish this guy off. Steal that kill, as they say in the business. Go for the double, baby. Come on, Little John. Got it. What? I don't think we even got the double. Yeah, that's a pretty good hipper game. No, we didn't get the double strike. What the fuck? That was like perfectly tailor-made for that play. I guess the reload was just too long. If you got a 12-second reload or whatever, I guess you can't physically do it. Oh, Tashken had a nice game. Man, the teams where you got 3, 4, 5, even higher guys over 2,000, those are the teams where the game's fun. Yeah, keys to that ship. I mean, you can see the 6 citadels that rips, so you got to get the AP going when you can get it going. You know, if you got to use the HE, fine, but get those APs out when you can. Great way to end the stream, yeah. That was actually, God, I hate it when we got, like, good games going and I got shit to do, and then the days we got nothing going on, results-wise, that's when I could play for 5-6 hours. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 5. 5 and 3. 6, 7, 8, and 4. 9, 10, and 4. That's pretty good. 10 out of 14. What does that put you at? 71. We'll take that. Solo on the weekend. We'll take that anytime. Alright, well, appreciate everyone hanging out. If you don't mind hitting that like before you go. We could do a couple questions or something like that if you want to hang out for a little bit. Maybe 5-10 more minutes. Yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable for me to play when all our destroyers are dead 2 seconds in every match. Fun stream, yeah. Oh, glad you guys enjoyed that. Looks like we had Awesome support as usual. Per Storm, Jay the Cat, John, Devin, Luke Newcomb. I think that was everyone. Let's double check here. Yeah, stupid thing. There we go. Yeah, I think we got all the donations. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Appreciate everyone for donating. But just as important, more important, appreciate everyone for hanging out. Great turnout as usual. Looks like we've nailed the like button 163 times, which is awesome. Appreciate that, everyone. When's the next streaming? Probably next Friday, I think I'll have off, so I'd have to double check my schedule. Tentatively, that would be my next opportunity, I believe. Redeem code for the German flag. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Stylo's got some good info there. Let's see if we can plug that in. What is the link? Code redeemer. Log in. That's not it. This is world. I don't even know how to do these. Nothing better in my streams? Oh, awesome. Appreciate that. Been gone for a minute. What's happening with the Craigslist? That's a good question. I don't know. You guys didn't hear anyone knocking in the background, did you? I told Barb to get over here in the morning or early afternoon. Both of which have come and gone. I don't know. Well, I think Barb's out of luck. I think Christine might just have to drive it over there. How many promotion orders you got? What's my strategy? That's a good question. I'm on the fence right now because I got 43 left. So I got my current phase that I've been in. I've been stuck for a long time, for about 3 or 4 months. I got just a few more main commanders. I got to level up to 14. So this guy's a main commander. I got to get 50 into him. Who else? Rue and Trube. So I got 3 guys. I need 150 more to have my fleet basically where I want them. Now that still looks like 2-3 weeks away. But they keep adding these new commanders, like these Transformers. I'd like to test out, especially this guy with the buff coming. Getting even more range might be interesting now. Yeah, I can't. So that's what I would like to do, is get those guys boosted. The three guys that are currently my commanders for those ships. I want them all functionally maxed, as I say. I'm a little nervous though, because these aircraft carriers could be coming at any time. How that's going to work, we got to assume they're going to have specific commanders. Now, let's say they have American Battleship as the test. Are they going to give us an American aircraft carrier commander that we can keep, that we can put points into? You know, I always like to have a bit of reserve laying around, just so if something unexpected happens, I can put the points in there and at least give you guys some functional footage. Because those of you that have been around the channel for over a year remember back in the day when the commander system was absolutely broken. Like, I was forced to do the German cruiser line with Shear. That's why we got 9 points into him, even though I think he'd be a great commander to get as an inspiration. American battleships, we had Dewey for months and months and months, and I kept getting duplicate, nothing. No legendaries back then, so that was just wasted duplicates. Then we finally got Lee, which I didn't want. Sims was the last commander I ever got out of the initial batch. This was probably 9 months after the game came out. So I used to have to do these lines with dog shit builds, but now that's why I got these two guys. Even though our Italian cruiser is going to be the feature of my navy, probably not. We only got 2 Italian battleships, but I put the points into them so we can at least play with the builds, you know. Even this guy got some points. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to try and finish off my 3 remaining lines, and then I'll start to do maybe half in the bank for aircraft carrier commanders, half inspirations like Shear, Nelson I want to boost, a couple other guys. Rumble on the Grammy is awesome. Yeah, I think he's interesting. You have 500 POs, damn! Well, that's the way to do it. If you're not sure what you want to do with them, I would hold on to them rather than just spending them just because you got them. The commander system is very easy to do stuff, and then 2 months later, when you start to figure out what you're doing, be like, ooh, I'm 2 months behind where I should be now. Heavy the Hood commander, yeah, I got him. I don't have any points into that one. You can see level 6. I mean, this coming week or even later. What are you talking about? I mean, the current plan, if that's what you're asking, that's about a 3 to 4 week plan because you got to get 50 here. So I mean, this guy, he'll be boosted tomorrow. Or wait, no, I'm gonna do troops first, then that guy, and then Rue. But that's already halfway through the next update cycle, and that's not even considering the possibility that those Halloween commanders are super dope, and I might immediately want to switch focus over to those guys. You know, you never know what exactly is going to show up. I mean, you could have someone like this guy where it's like, I put some points into him just to try and get some footage for you guys, but I was like, good lord. I don't want to put points into him. Cheshire. You want to see how the Cheshire's rated? You have 467 promotion orders, 28 insignias, and 5 commendations. Holy smokes. We need a donate option. I'll take all those off your hands. What's up, Dragos? Rather spend them? Yeah, I mean, they're not doing any good in the bank. That's the thing, but basically, my broad advice for the commanders is identify what you're using the most and then put the points into those guys. But kind of do it evenly. So if you play every line in the game, then just get them up to level 11 first, then 12, then 14. What's up, Toki? How you doing? Maxed out Macau? Yeah, that's not a bad option. I mean, Macau, if you have commanders that you're using as inspirations often, plus their commanders on your line, like Macau probably is for you, then that's a good option to put a lot of points into. Like, there's more options now, so I don't use Macau as often as an inspiration, but he used to be on pretty much most of my cruiser lines, if not all of them. Plus, he was the main commander for the Japanese, which I still think is probably my favorite cruiser line, so no problems whatsoever putting points in him. Yamamoto, I don't really like him as a cruiser commander because his traverse is not up to snuff and the steering gears aren't up to snuff for the Japanese, but that's an inspiration you can put on a lot of different lines, so those are opportunities to put points into. Otago, strong commander, strong inspiration. Swirsky, yeah, I would trade you Swirsky for all those promotion orders in a heartbeat. You guys are, at this point in time, I think Bay's got Swirsky just because I got an opportunity to use. I think Bay and Swirsky I have double concealment on, and the rest of them, maybe Americans. No, I used to play double concealment. Yeah, it's probably just the Germans that I have them as an inspiration on at this point. You can see I got Otago much more readily employed. Yeah, no concealment on that one. That'll be a major boost to that build once we get that range boost. So, I mean, you know, I get you guys want Swirsky. Swirsky was stronger earlier on, but I really only use him as an inspiration on one line, so I wouldn't pay $60 just for Swirsky, would be my point. Because, I mean, you know, the Satago, it just changed the game. This is better than... This shaves a minute of, or a second of reaction time off their ability to react to the torps. That's stronger than Swirsky, who's a broad ship inspiration. So he's not... You're not getting as big of a boost. This is the only way you can look at him, by the way. Let's see. 4% at 14.2. So 4% there. Compare that to... Now, Bay's a little bit stronger, I understand that, but 5.7. You can see... you know, anytime it says destroyer, you're going to get a better boost than when it says ship. Saved up 400 POs for Transformers. Didn't level them up very far. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have extra POs laying around, I can tell you that. You got tiered at 12? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what the Halloween ones are. I mean, the first crop of Halloween commanders, Hellsinger, Hyde, and who's the other dude? Oh, Einstein. I mean, you can see 16 points there. This one will be 14 in 2 weeks, assuming nothing more pressing comes up. 16 here. So, I mean, very good commanders that I ended up using. This one I want to use. It just got derailed with the Bureau project needing something. Because my options were Luchins, Von Spee, and Von Mueller, so I had to get something going so we weren't dead in the water. Anyway. Alright. Well, that's going to have to do it here. But yeah, plan on next Friday. I got a lot of good games saved up, I think. So hopefully we can get some good videos for next week. And the plan will be to see you guys Friday. So enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thanks everyone for hanging out. And we'll see y'all later. Peace.